Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Hello to our final live stream of
Ever?
2023.
Oh,
Hi, everybody. I don't think it's our final one ever. I think we have to do one more with our sponsors. Hunter-Killer.
Hunt a killer.
Killa.
What's hunt a killer?
What's Hunter-Killer? Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Well, a lot of friends are here. When we have
Friends.
so much to talk about today.
Oh gosh, we do. And I don't even, everything's out of my brain. Everything's gone.
There's so much going on in the world of Shipwrecked. You don't even know. You do know. We've released it, and
I was like, I don't know.
them.
I'm confused.
Everyone looks lovely. Thanks. Sean just got out of the shower. I also
Tell them
just got
that.
out of the shower, and this is what I did with my hair to get into the shower, and I haven't fixed it. So,
I showered earlier.
oh, good for you.
I had a nice lion.
Yeah, we slept pretty late today. We were lazy.
Slept late too. I just refused to get up.
Yeah. How's everybody doing? Thanks everybody for being here. We got a good little coterie. And even Rosie is here.
Did
today.
you know that a group of cats is called a crowder?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, a fact.
Because I always say, like, when I come home and all my cats are in a crowd, I'm like, oh, the cattery. Like a coterie, but a cat. But there's a word for it, and it's a crowder.
That's so funny. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow, we've all learned something new already.
It should be a meowder.
Meowder, yeah.
James is wrapping presents. We've been doing a lot of present wrapping, but we have lots more to do. I don't
Sorry,
know.
I got it wrong. Sorry. It's a clouder.
Oh, a clouder.
Cool. A clouder.
Interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of wrapping presents. I don't know if the general public knows this, but the Prasads are big on presents. So
the Prasads are big on presents. Hold that thought. My mother and Sean are big on presents. I
My mother.
have learned to keep up.
I haven't. I have told Sean he is not. There's no way I am getting him as much as he's getting me this year.
That's hilarious. Did you unplug the?
Yeah, I had to because I needed to plug in the ring light and there's no other outlet.
But oh my gosh.
What? Sorry,
That's the whole reason I got I set
just an
this up.
electrical discussion happening. Sinead, your hair is amazing.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Well, we aren't just talking about showering, cat clouders, and presents today. We're talking about everything that's going on in the land of Shipwrecked for the holiday season. And it is bountiful, might I say.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Hopefully you all have watched our newest holiday offering, How to Be a Ghost. Have you watched it?
Have you watched it? Have you?
Who's your fave? What's your favorite costume? Etc.
Who's your favorite crew daddy?
Oh yeah, there was a good crew of daddies.
We had Confetti Daddy. Who else did we have?
I did not get a new camera. Was I mirrored before? I feel like I've always been like this. Interesting.
Oh yeah, you look reversed today.
You do look reversed, yeah.
Did you get a new room?
I wish.
Yay, love it so much. Which scowl that Sean does is your favorite?
Oh, 1 second. Inigo is demanding to leave.
We've got some.
Get out of here, you goof.
Daddy boys. What? Whoa, do you want to switch?
I don't know why that's happening.
Let's switch.
No,
And I'll be closer to the mic.
Does everybody want to see my new Christmas cards that I will be?
It's okay.
Look at my Christmas cards.
That's fun. Is it a Yeti?
This. And there's Evil Demon of Christmas. And there's Evil Christmas Cat. Evil.
Wow, that's fun.
I know.
I am trying to be festive today. Thank you, James. I messaged him and he responded. What was I going to say? We are going to Christmas stuff.
Etsy. I looked up Gothic Christmas cards for so long.
You did.
Christmas stuff.
Yeah,
That is a fan favorite moment, isn't it?
I'm so glad. We're going to be putting up a lot of behind the scenes stuff for How to Be a Ghost on our Patreon for $8 patrons this month. So if you can't get enough, maybe head on over there. And not only that, but our $15 patrons will be getting a bonus signed postcard from us.
Signed by Rosie.
Tiny who? Yeah, it's very fun.
Tiny hoops.
This morning, Kitty Butt was on the back of the chair, our grandpa chair in our room.
Yeah.
And it's covered in blankets and clothes and your clothes rentals. And she started throwing up, and I leapt up and I grabbed her to just put her on the ground, and her claw got stuck in a blanket and she was freaking out, and she had a liquidy, it was liquidy. And then she was scared that she couldn't get out of the blanket, and so she got in her own. She got in it.
I'm so glad you're telling this story.
Leapt up back onto the couch, and it was just like
oh my God.
How did this happen? How did this end up so much worse than it would have been?
I have a story if anybody wants to hear it about my other night about cats.
Well, I guess we do now.
Okay. So I'm sitting there. I am about to go shower. I've just had a delicious dinner, salmon and green beans. I had lit a candle like an hour before, a homesick candle, one of the big ones with 3 wicks. It was getting towards the end, but it was about that much left. I get up to go shower, and I notice the candle flame is just so high. So high.
Notice that with homesick candles. I don't love it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you're not going to love where this story goes.
Oh boy.
There was a fire in my home. So it's going.
What's on fire?
My whole TV stand and floor. The candle shatters in front of me. Thank God I had not gone to go shower. It happened in the moments I got up to go shower. Candle explodes. The TV stand catches on fire. I'm very calm.
I can't believe you haven't told us this.
Yeah, when did this happen?
Thursday night.
Oh my God.
The candle explodes. There's fire. I'm very, very calm. I'm just like, all right. So what do we do? I run to the kitchen. I don't run. I walk to the kitchen, and I got a pan, a pan for baking, and I just like flatten it on there. And then I take a thing of water and I pour it on the ground. And I put out both of the fires. But in doing that, more glass shatters, spraying across the room. My cats when I tell you, I don't think Gomez is ever going to be the same. Dominguez acted like nothing. He was just like, whoa, weird. Gomez freaked out. He hid for hours. He was just like not okay. And then I spent the entire night cleaning wax and glass off my floor.
Why didn't you tell us this?
I don't know.
That's a nightmare, because then the wax is solidifying.
Yeah, it's not the same. Everything looks pretty good. It's still, there's like white spots from the fire on the floor, but everything
Send
is
us a
okay.
picture of what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks pretty okay. I did a really good job cleaning it, but there's something about the TV stand that's probably never going to be the same. And then the floor is a little discolored, but mostly it was Gomez. And then I think he stepped on a little piece of glass because I saw a little bloody paw prints, but I checked his paws and they're fine.
Oh boy.
I will say that I'm out on homesick, because for the price of those candles, the product is not good.
Yeah, I went to
I agree.
I went
And
to
they
Michael's and I got some more candles that day before this happened, because I'm like, oh my God, never again with candles. But
really like sooty as well.
yeah, the sides get really sooty. I got some from Michael's, and they're like $6.99 instead of $1,000. And the sides don't do that, and they're much thicker and sturdier, so the glass isn't going to break.
Oh boy. I'm glad you caught that before it got really out of control.
It's time to
I
take
do have
home.
a fire extinguisher outside my door that was my second line of defense. I was gonna
Yeah.
go grab that, but and my fire detector didn't go off.
Wow, that's wild. Wow, well, welcome to the stream, everybody. What a story.
Oh man, I had nightmares about it all night.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I
That's
didn't
so crazy.
tell anybody until the next day. I was
Why
just like,
didn't you tell us?
'cause I was just sitting there in shock. I didn't know what to do. I
No,
didn't
but I
want to
mean,
bother Alex. He was at his big party.
you told other people. Why didn't you tell us?
I didn't. I told Alec, who lives in my house, and my mother.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. Wow, that is pretty wild.
Yeah.
But do you know what you can purchase that won't cause a fire in your home? Hunt a killer.
Mm-hmm.
What's Hunt a Killer?
I mean, it will cause a burning good time, but it won't be. That sounds weird. We love Hunt a Killer.
It
Thanks,
doesn't
Hunt a
cause
Killer.
burning of any kind.
We are so happy they are our sponsor, mostly for Greater Gatsby, but obviously they didn't sponsor How to Be a Ghost, but we're talking about How to Be a Ghost today, and they're sponsoring this live stream. And if you missed our last live stream, we played the Murder at the Motel Box, and the whole stream is us playing the game, and it's very fun. So you can check that out if you want to see a box in action. If you're like, what's all this Hunt a Killer about? Go watch us solve a murder in real time. What? Why are you laughing?
Jane's comment. Oh, good. I've missed the time when all Shipwrecked streams were about vomit.
Yeah. We really started strong and it took a turn. It took a hard turn. So yeah, thanks Hunt a Killer for being our sponsor. And Rosie is a big Hunt a Killer fan as well, as you can
Oh, Rose.
But don't think that How to Be a Ghost is the only thing we have coming out this holiday season that's holiday
No.
themed.
We have something that's maybe one of my favorite things.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, it's so fun. I
It's
don't know.
pretty
I
fun.
like it.
Great.
This Wednesday, I have confirmed with
Wow, it's so
Lizzie,
soon.
who might be joining us. She said, I'm not quite sure. We will be releasing our Greater Gatsby holiday special, which is also one of our stretch goals, the only stretch goal that we hit.
Did we not get a horse for this?
We didn't get a horse for this.
Oh,
It's a Dash-centered episode, and it's a holiday special, and it's pretty fun.
I think we did a good job, Sinead.
Yeah.
I think everybody did a good job.
Yeah.
Not me. I didn't do a good job.
But just given the constraints coming
Some
up with
self-made.
Yeah.
You guys did great. It's very fun. And it is the longest Greater Gatsby episode, I think.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Let me check. How long
sometimes I'm like, I think we're all done. We don't have it. Well, for me personally, I'm like, I don't have any more jokes. And then we're just like, oh,
And
wow.
Dash shows up.
Funny. The characters, they really write the jokes themselves.
A very fun performance, obviously, from Joey. Yeah, it's our longest episode. But some other friends as well.
Oh, yeah. It was a stretch goal?
It was a stretch goal, yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought we just really wanted to do it.
We did, but we made it a stretch goal.
Okay.
It was the first stretch goal. And the only one that we hit.
Great, because I don't have time to do anything else.
That's true. Do you guys want to share a little bit about what you've been up to recently?
Working.
When did we do our last stream?
Putting out fires.
Weekend.
Literal and metaphorical.
Had you started your job last stream that we did?
So, I've been there for like 2 months now.
A month and a half.
Month and a half.
Let me see. Let me get to the bottom. Are you okay? Sneezy?
Sneezes.
Our last stream was on October 14th. So no, you had not started.
Really?
Yeah.
When we played the game?
Yeah.
I hadn't started. Job is good. Job is
Life.
life.
Job is church.
Job is
church.
different. Job is tiring. Job is cool.
Job is stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Job is fun.
Job is fun.
There is certainly no way we could continue to be doing Greater Gatsby while you guys are working on
Absolutely not.
I don't think job is secret. I don't think it is. We're just not sure. I think we could tell everybody right now what's happening.
Job has been announced. It's out there.
Yeah, there's an
To
the
find
show
on the
is
internet.
real. Find out what it is, and you could probably guess. It is very up our alley. It is. What can I say? Can I say that it's
Don't say what it is yet.
I'm not. I'm texting you guys.
I wonder if anybody has. I think we've said that.
Mhm.
I think people know that that is true. Yeah, I think we've said that.
Oh, okay.
Said what?
What I
That
said in the
is-
chat.
No, I know. I'm for our listeners and watchers.
You say what you said in the chat.
Oh, I can say it. Oh, that it's an IP an existing IP, and it's a reboot,
A reboot, if
a
you will.
reboot of something.
Yeah.
So there you
There it
go.
is. If
I
anyone has-
again, I don't think it's weird that we're not telling anybody.
Yeah. I just haven't seen anybody else involved except for our showrunner talk about it at all or mention it ever anywhere. So
Also, yeah, when you announce it, I want it to be like a bigger announcement than just.
Also, you never know. Things could not happen at any time. It would be sad to be like, hey, we're doing this, and then it's like, never mind. That sucks.
that
happens a lot.
that's what this is for. We're taking everybody on our journey, and sometimes our journey is sad. Sometimes it's happy.
But it's not sad right now.
No,
It's great.
It's good.
But it
You're
could be.
there. We're getting paid. It's happening. Yeah, it's fun. I'm very anxious every day because I just want to do a good job.
You are.
Good job.
I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
I know because
Yeah,
I'm
but-
certainly a
She's
part
there.
of it.
She's there. We sneak Mary Kate in.
I hear the reports. I have a call with the boss every week.
Really?
How you're doing?
I would love to be on that call.
I do not. This was a joke. Yeah, it's very great. But yeah, we certainly do not have time to be doing. I mean, we're still doing a lot of shipwreck stuff, but we don't have time to be generating new shipwrecked content while you guys are working this job.
It is crazy. I come home and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I just want to watch a show for a minute. And
Job is show. Job is show.
Job is TV show, Rory.
TV show.
yeah, we go into an office every day. We're in a writer's room and we write with other writers.
And we get lunch. And honestly, isn't that the most important part?
Yeah.
I am really gonna miss that.
Me too.
Are you guys are back in next week, yeah?
Yeah, probably not definitely, but probably.
And what has Mary Kate been doing while Sean and Sinead are at work?
I don't
I've
know.
been
Keeping Shipwrecked afloat.
doing my best to keep Shipwrecked afloat, and I have been packing Kickstarter perks, everybody.
We are not allowed to have lunch after the room is over. They
Everybody-
told us that. It's in the
Gotta get us
WGA
going.
contract.
Everybody knows that. You can
They
only-
tried. The strike was, they were like, can we please let writers have lunch when they're not in a room? And they were like, no, sorry. So in 3 years, we'll try again.
We did get brunch though, so
Only on the weekends.
that's good. But you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Mary Kate's been very hard at work doing perks, reminding us to do things that we have to do that we forget about, to post and be like, hey world, our stuff is out. These are
And-
very important things.
Hey, Sean, finish your newsletter.
Yeah. This lunch bit got out of control.
So the thing is, we do get lunch. It's just that in the room, hello. It's birthday. We get free lunch. Like every day we order something. It's just like 30 Rock. So every day somebody like picks a lunch and we order it and it's free. But we're just sad that once the room is over, we have to go back to providing our own lunches in our own lives.
But I don't like being the one that chooses where lunch is, because one day I did it and it turns out the place was secretly vegan. And I was like, it was secretly vegan though.
It was secretly vegan. But you made our coworker really love Impossible Burgers.
But yeah, well, that's the other one of our coworkers is vegan. So I couldn't be like, all right, well, forget this. Because he can find stuff to eat in most places, but I was like, well, I can't just be like, well, we can't eat at this vegan place. So we ate at this vegan place, and now I made another guy vegan, I guess. So it's a lot of stress. It's a lot.
Lunch is a secret. Secret.
Oh my goodness.
But it's not a secret.
Hunt-A-Killer.
How amazing Hunt-A-Killer is. And oh boy, it's time for Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean? That Greater Gatsby is going on hiatus for a few months?
I mean, that's true.
But if you need your mystery fix in the meantime, or your friend who you're looking for something for Christmas needs their mystery fix, Hunt-A-Killer is just the thing. Is this true?
What?
You can play it remotely like our patrons did?
Well, yeah. Some of our patrons, Katie and Avalie, did that. They each got
so
the box, and then I think they got on Zoom. I might be telling the story wrong, but yeah, and then they did it together, even though
that's
they're
so fun.
in different places. So
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
So cool. Rory, I am actively Googling to try and figure out what show it is, and not having any luck. I will be genuinely curious to find out if any of you shipwreckies were already fans of this series.
I bet. It's so shipwrecked.
It's pretty shipwreckedy. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you're missing Greater Gatsby, which you won't be this week, but over the next few months, Hunt-A-Killer's just the thing to scratch that mystery solving itch. Is everybody all caught up on Greater Gatsby? Have you listened to all 14 episodes?
There will be a quiz.
We've made 4.5 hours of content on Greater Gatsby, which is a lot.
What? How much?
4.5 altogether. Can you believe we've done that?
And we're gonna have more.
That's not including. I guess it's 5 now. It'll be 5 with the Christmas special.
Does that include Kurt's Hunt-A-Killer time traveler?
Yes.
Wow.
Man, I love that.
Love what?
Just Kurt as this character within our show.
Somebody said on Tumblr that character was Kurt's favorite Shipwrecked character, I think. I mean, their favorite Kurt Shipwrecked.
Kurt does a descent into madness really well.
He does. He certainly does.
He does it in real life a lot, so.
I love him.
I see you all guessing about what show it is, and I'm not going to say anything either way.
Well, now it's if we say no, then if they get it, then
I know.
we
then
have
we have to say yes. So we can't say anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we can't say anything, but.
Oh, you got an ad break? I'm sorry.
Whoa! I hope it was for
Hunt-A-Killer.
Hunt-A-Killer.
No, save it.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
But it's organic.
But it's organic. Let me see if I can fix that, everybody. Hold tight. Apologies.
If I were listening to Hunt-A-Killer, to Greater Gatsby, I would also be listening for Dash. Dash is a cinnamon roll?
Dash is...
Remember when people were cinnamon rolls?
I think Dash is my favorite character, right? Have I said that before?
Diedrich Knickerbocker is my favorite character.
Dash, Diedrich,
You
spin-off.
certainly have said Dash is your favorite, yeah. I think Dash is like our favorite, like top 3 fave Shipwrecked characters, I'd say.
It's like George, Elliot, Dash. For me, it's Diedrich,
I was gonna say Brom.
And
then someone you haven't met yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Will you ever? I don't know.
Yes, you will. We are manifesting, Sinead.
The world could end next month.
Oh my gosh. You guys see the work I have to do to manifest for these two with this kind
Le
of
apocalypse.
I have a good attitude.
I have a good attitude.
I'm manifesting. I have a good attitude.
You both have done a lot in becoming more positive this year, and I'm really proud of you.
Who's done more?
Well,
I've had more to overcome.
I was just about to say that, but I didn't want to be rude. I was like, Sinead was starting from a more negative place.
That's true.
And you have gotten much more positive this year, and I'm very proud of you.
I regrew a bone. I put out a fire.
Look at you go. Look at you go. Let's see. Look at your arm. It's so straight. Yeah, look at you. You guys, I think, am I nuts? I feel like I've got like 2 degrees of hyperextension back.
Well,
You
it does
shouldn't
look
have
very
that.
straight. Sean doesn't want anything to do with
That's
this.
like the tiniest little bit of hyperextension. If you can see the cardboard boxes in the background,
Those are your perks.
So please don't judge us.
Blisters.
I'm a Leo.
Oh.
I believe Leo is Jules' person.
I don't know, but
We have not
It's true.
said what show it is, and we will not say what show.
Not Leo Dio.
Leo Dio.
Mm. Well, we just can't. We can't say no because then we'll have to say yes.
Thanks,
We also
Anya.
can't say this.
Congrats on the hyperextension. It means a lot to me. So
Yeah,
we're-
even
Don't
when the show
encourage
comes
this,
out, we're not
please.
going to say anything.
it's not a secret, but also we won't tell you.
Yeah.
That's how the vegan place was, basically.
I have known this place is vegan. It is like a well-known fact that this
What are
place
you
is
talking
vegan.
about? Which place are you talking about?
Hi, Michael.
No, that's not what we're talking
Oh,
about.
where are you talking about?
Crossroads.
Oh, I also knew that. How did you both break bones? We got a lot of friends here who are not normally here, and I just want to say hello.
Yeah, you can't really do j'accuse.
Jacques, you as the murderer.
That guy up there.
Mary Kate, the year was 2021. No, it was 2022. Wow, it was only 2022. I'll tell your story and you can tell mine.
Okay, great.
Mary Kate Wiles was in her home. Sean had just turned on the speaker and they were listening to Jukebox the Ghost.
No.
They were listening to the Beatles. They were listening to Death Cab.
I don't think you know, but we were listening to something.
Okay.
It's a secret.
It's
was-
not,
it was-
but I
they were
don't think you're gonna get it.
dulcet sounds of probably a man from the Pacific Northwest. As
know where
they
he's
are
from.
wont to do. Mary Kate was besocked. And it's a little cold in here.
No.
Maybe I'm a little hot in here. I'm
Yeah.
gonna dance on over to the this is like Tara's improv show. Like new choice. This goes over to the
It was
thermostat.
more of a contemporary ballet situation, but yeah.
Jazz, yes.
Yeah.
The besocked Mary
Yep.
Kate, boop, boop, boops, the thermostat, and
Yes,
then
love it.
goes flying down
Mhm.
onto the floor,
Oh, that's-
sliding. Her arm goes out, and since it is hyperextended,
I'm gonna go.
snaps the other way.
You were literally there.
Literally disgusting, horrifying body horror.
Yeah, that's
She
what
kind
happened.
of just sits there like, huh, hey, Sean, I think like something's wrong. And he's like, ah, and they go to the ER. where they learned that Mary Kay broke her arm.
That's all true.
And not just broke, shattered her elbow.
Yeah, that's all true.
And then it was an adventure from there.
That's a great retelling. I'm surprised you remember the thermostat. Oh my gosh, my brain just died. Element? What is the word I'm trying to say? Tidbit?
Tidbit.
That is true. And I am not well, that's not true. I almost could have pulled the bookcase down on top of me and I didn't. So that's a win for what happened in that moment. Yeah, and I broke my humerus, which is this bone. However, Sinead broke her ulna, which is this bone.
My humerus, but I did not break it in half.
You did not snap it completely in two, which is
no.
So Sinead was like having a busy morning. She's been working out. The year is 2023. It was this year.
Turkey was glistening.
Turkey was glistening. She had been working out all the time, every day. Orange Theory. She's getting buff. And
real strong.
The day is June 21st?
9th?
29th?
I don't remember. It
was 20-something.
Yeah.
She gets up. She doesn't have enough time. She doesn't eat breakfast. She can't be bothered. She's got to get to work out. She's got a busy day. She gets there. She's pumping iron. She is moving the bod. She is feeling a little woozy maybe, but it's fine. She's pushing through. She is, as instructed by the Orange Theory people, jumping up and down on a box. And she is fainting in the air. And she is falling on her elbow. And she's breaking this bone right here.
Was this always present tense?
No, I switched. And because of that, her tricep goes whoop, and the whole thing goes whoop. And she is waking up from fainting and passing back out again as we laugh, but it's horrific.
Yeah.
People crowd around her and she goes straight to the hospital and she gets her surgery that night. I had to wait a week and a half.
Yeah. Lucky me.
But you got to stay in the hospital for 2 nights and I only got 1. So.
Oh gosh, it was terrible.
At the hospital, they needed to move your arm to put the soft cast on and they couldn't find anyone else. So they had me help.
You were so upset.
I mean, I know that you went through a lot that day, but so did I. That was really hard for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I was in a room full of people. There were 30 people. My Orange Theory teacher, and then they had to carry me. Luckily, Alex Ovadia was there to help me out of the room and take me to the hospital.
I want to be clear that mine happened last year. Sinead's happened this year. Our accidents are a year apart, and now we both have a fun little guy right there. And you know who else is a fun little guy?
Hold on. Webby, you're right. I did go through a lot, and I don't know if you're kidding, but it's true.
It's a fun guy.
You have an injury.
Mushroom right here.
You want to share?
I've never broken a single bone.
Oh, keep it that way.
My body.
Cannot recommend.
I didn't either until recently.
Man, I just jinxed myself, didn't I?
No, you're good.
Was this your first broken bone too, Sinead?
Yep.
Wow, me too.
Yeah.
Sinead, when she was little, caused me to break a bone.
What?
A toe bone.
What?
I was chasing you around.
Well, that's not my fault.
No, you were taunting me.
You don't know how to run.
I know how to run too well, but you probably moved the coffee table in the way.
Yeah,
behind
probably.
Probably what happened.
Hey, Dylan.
Hi, Dylan.
Hey, all.
Hi.
How you doing?
How's it going? What have I missed?
Mostly just not telling what show Sean and Sinead are working on. A couple horrific tales. Sinead had a small fire the other day. And then we were recounting the stories of our broken elbows.
Classic.
Yeah. You know. You guys, you know who Dylan is, but in case you don't, he wrote the tune that you've been bopping to.
New York City.
New York
City of
City.
Dreams.
It's loud here.
How's it going, Dylan? What's going on with you?
Oh, you know, recording some demos today.
Ooh, that's fun. Can you tell us what for?
More secrets.
More secrets. It's a new musical that I was commissioned to write
Whoa,
that I am working on.
that's cool.
It's like a commission for a proof of concept.
Cool.
Mhm.
Like, is this a viable show?
Hmm.
So,
That's
That
so
it is.
Dylan, you correct me if I'm wrong. You will be in California.
when
You will be in California at some
At some point.
I can. Okay, so I was going to be in California last April.
No.
No.
This was
I thought there was like a
Can't do
thing
it.
you were gonna do out here.
yeah, like
Yeah,
a
like
workshop or something?
last April, as in like 8 months ago, April.
No.
Yeah. I was going to, and this was a conversation we had last December.
No.
Oh
No, no,
boy,
no,
oh
no,
boy.
No. Unfortunately.
Sadly, yes.
No.
But what
No.
happened?
There's no way.
Well, it was a feature I was doing, and I was told that I was gonna be flown out to do the post and be at the mix, but they just sent me the mix, and then I sent them back notes, and I guess
Well-
it was cheaper than flying me out, but not as fun.
I'm sorry about that, but I thought you were doing like a workshop. Like a
Workshop,
musical
yeah,
workshop
yeah.
out here.
Oh yeah, that got postponed
Okay.
indefinitely.
I'm
When
sorry.
was that going to be?
That was going to be in October.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's-
but you know, I'll be out there for something.
So we continue
Will you
to,
though?
to not have
Something that we're doing
Oh,
that I'm going to make happen right now.
Exciting.
If it's what I think it is, I'm into it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do something out there.
I would love
Making
that.
it so. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love that.
Mhm.
We'll talk about how you guys wrote the new bop while I go use the restroom.
Well, I was wondering if anybody would pick up on this, and I think I saw one comment on the YouTube that on the.
I'm curious if it's the same comment that.
Yeah.
I saw.
Somebody was like, "Whoa, this sounds like Po Party."
Yeah, I was like,
Mhm.
oh, I want to comment.
Yeah, and I was wondering if anybody would pick up on that because it's the same like chord progression.
Yeah, and because we originally started to write this
Mhm.
Yep.
as like a Po Party song between
Annabelle and Lenore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
At this point, maybe like 2 years ago,
Mhm.
and it was still going to be about how to be a ghost.
Yeah.
Yep. It was basically the epilogue of Po Party, but in song form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's weird how the idea completely changed, but we kept the title.
Yeah.
And a couple lines from the chorus.
Mhm.
Mhm.
The like, da-da-da. Well, no, I'm trying to think of what actually. How to be a ghost. That was always the same, I think.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Well, because how to be
Yes.
a ghost, is the same. It's timeless.
Yeah.
Same rules, no
Yes.
matter the universe.
Yes, Jane, that was what the Patreon goal song was going to be. But it wasn't after all. And then we knew Sean and I really wanted to do a Christmas Carol thing with the 3 ghosts. And we were just like trying to figure out what it could be. And there was a point this year where we were like, never mind, it's just not going to happen in time. We can't figure it out. And then probably, Dylan, you were like, let's just repurpose the song.
I was like,
It's
this
really good.
is too catchy to not
Yeah.
use.
Yeah.
And it's effectively the same idea.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
so,
we had an idea for Christmas Carol, for like a Shipwrecked take on a Christmas Carol, and then that movie Spirited came out,
Mhm.
which was basically our idea.
Mhm.
And so yeah, we kind of were like we still wanted to do something with a Christmas Carol, but we weren't sure. And then Yeah, and then
Well,
we
you
landed
had
on
always
this.
talked about doing something kind of more Marley focused.
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
well.
because Ebenezer's overdone. Marley's like, what did
What
Marley
was his
go
whole
through
story? Yeah.
to
Marley's
get to where
hot.
he
Marley's happening.
is?
Marley is hot.
was dead to begin with. So there's no doubt about that. So yeah, and then we didn't really know exactly which ghosts we were going to be going into it.
We kind of thought I would be passed because
Yeah.
past is normally, I don't know,
I just knew I didn't
bright
want to
white
be,
light.
I wanted to be present because present felt very different from what I would normally be, which is like
Mhm.
the spooky one. So I wanted to be like the colorful one.
Mhm.
And then we were like, we really want Yet to Come to be like a Mariah Carey, Britney Spearsy.
Mhm.
We kind of
Pop
talked
diva.
about a lot of options for Yet to Come before
We
we
did,
settled
we
on
Yeah.
that. We weren't quite sure.
But
There
I
was
really,
definitely a version where Yet to Come didn't sing anything, and it was just like
Mhm.
ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, like just a whole verse of
Mhm.
woos.
And
we
that's
just
what
wanted,
convinces Marley.
but we like to, make everything not what you think. So we were like, what if they're just poppy?
We also wrote this in like we were writing this and 3 Greater
3.
Gatsby songs.
We have not finished the third one.
That's
Oh.
so cool, Isabella.
Yeah,
Third
that is
year
cool.
playing Marley. Marley is in your blood.
Also, I
Nice.
saw you say that you love Jukebox the Ghost, Isabella. So, what were you saying? Also, how did you guys get Sammy Paul? He's just our buddy.
We made him a buffer.
Yeah, we met him at Buffer years ago, and
Yeah.
he's like one of our Buffer friends. So we're always
Yeah.
excited to hang out with when we're at Buffer.
Whenever he comes out here, we see him.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
And he was down.
And then when we
And-
went to London, we hung out with him.
Yeah, it's so great.
He's so nice.
We always just have to outsource narration to a British person.
We just thought it would be fun to have
Jack Howard and
an actual British person involved.
Well, because it gets so silly, and so we wanted to start it off like authentic and like spooky.
Do you know what else is authentic and spooky?
No.
Hunter Killer.
Hunter Killer.
You guys want to?
Well, apropos of nothing, writing a mystery can be really difficult, as you know, Sinead.
Mm-hmm.
And
a song.
But something that I found helps is playing Hunter Killer.
Yeah.
Because you get to actually solve a real case.
Mm-hmm. And
With
you get to see
these really happened with realistic evidence and immersive storylines.
It is very fun to see all the work they put into creating the story and the clues and all the physical evidence. It's really fun.
Sometimes when I'm writing a mystery, I'm like, literally, what is a clue that anyone has ever found? I've never thought of a clue before in my life. And you can be like, those are clues. So that's that.
Yeah. Another fun fact is that Sean actually sings in How to Be a Ghost.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so does Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
So-
Dylan, you were on Zoom in the
How
recording
much
booth.
are they in there, though? How much did you mix in?
Oh, they're in there.
Because
Yeah?
we were all singing together, so
Yeah.
you can't take them out.
And how was that? It was pretty good, right?
That low end is fantastic. That is in there.
That was so surreal. I was just like, what? This is so spooky. We're going to summon something in here.
As we were walking at the Buffer screening, I saw James in the audience as Joe and I were walking up to sit at the front because they made us sit at the front for some reason. And James was like, "Does Sean sing in it?" And I went, "Because he does.
He do.
Technically, you did."
I technically sang. I can sing. It's not a big deal.
I love these songs, these 2 songs that we've done, because I really like learning the harmonies. It's so fun.
I'm always down to let you take the harmony because I'm not great at keeping harmony pitch. So
And I'm not good at belting, so it works.
there you go.
Look at this.
I made puppy chow.
Oh, I want some.
I'm gonna bring some to the party we're going to later.
Yeah, that's dangerous for me.
So Dylan, what's your favorite holiday activity? What's the holiday to you?
Favorite holiday activity?
Yeah.
Well, we just had a big old party at our apartment last weekend, which was super fun. It was like an annual tradition, and then with COVID threw it all off, and so we like tried to do it 2021, but then like whatever Delta Omicron peaked right the week that we wanted to do it. So this is the first year we've done it since COVID, and it was like just kind of amazing because it felt like nothing had changed.
That's
like,
good.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
We fit like 30 to 40 people in our little New York apartment. And,
Yay.
you know,
That's
so
fun.
It just feels like that. I don't know. Feels like the most New York experience. Like, all right, come in, throw your coat on the bed. Let's sing carols around this piano.
Did you?
Carols at your piano?
Yeah.
That's so fun. Oh,
Love that.
what's your favorite Christmas song?
Yeah.
I like Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, classic. I think Oh Holy Night is also classic. I like the Christmas song. Some really weird chord changes in that.
I like that title.
The Christmas
They
song.
were not playing around. This is what this
is the Christmas song.
You don't need any other songs after this for Christmas.
Yeah. What's your favorite holiday song?
I also love the Christmas song. That's probably my favorite, the Nat King Cole version. I love it.
I like Marshmallow World.
You do love Marshmallow World.
I love Marshmallow World.
Which is not a song I had heard of until I met you.
The Christmas song is the one that starts with chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yeah. That's fair, Sarah. Yeah.
Why did you go that way?
So fun.
We did not sing How to Be a Ghost Around the Piano.
Oh, that's
It's not released yet.
Kind of hard.
Yeah.
You're Jewish, you don't know these things? Wait a second. No, that's impossible. Half the party was Jewish. Everyone knew these songs.
Also, half these songs were written by Jewish people.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, like what? White Christmas? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also Jewish. I don't know any other Christmas songs. No.
They're
bops.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
I do like the "Can I Interest You in Hanukkah" song.
That's
that is a great song.
Yeah.
They are candles.
Oh, that's the one with Stephen Colbert and
What are those? Yeah, it's very funny.
Oh,
oh, whoa.
Finish
Christmas songs.
Oh yeah, Hanukkah is happening.
Oh yeah, happy
right
Hanukkah.
Now.
Happy Hanukkah.
It's day 3.
It's like day 2, night 3. I don't know. Don't ask me.
Rosie.
Wait, where in Finland are you from? I love Finland.
Do you?
Yes.
That's where you went on your thing, right?
Yeah, I had a residency there last year. It's amazing.
Well,
I was in Rauma.
I got it right. Tonight's night 3. I didn't mean to act like I know because I don't, but that's what I thought. Happy Hanukkah. Where were you in Finland? Did you just say?
Yeah, I was in Rauma.
Oh, I know where Vivi lives, but I don't know if I want to tell everyone. If Vivi wants to tell us.
Yeah, if Vivi
it's
wants
not
to.
that. Whoa, you're originally from the Arctic Circle? That's so cool.
Tampere. I didn't make it to Tampere, but I hear that it's lovely.
That's so cool.
Do you like it there?
The Arctic Circle?
That's wild.
Well, I'm going to look that up. I know where it is, but I'm going to look at it.
Oh, Rory, will you be at Sundance? We are not planning on going, but it's great.
No.
Very fun and very cool. Hi, Liz.
I wish. I would think about it if we weren't at work, but we will be working through January, so.
Yeah.
So the Arctic Circle, like the Laplands? Sorry, now I'm just going to talk about Finland.
Yeah. I follow this cool TikTok account that they're in like a little village where it's like polar night right now, and it's so interesting to like see how the town goes about their day in 24/7 nighttime.
Wow, that's so wild. It's like when it gets dark now at 5:30, I'm like, well, it's 9 p.m. Like it's the end of the day. I can't possibly do anything now. I can't imagine living in darkness all the time.
I know.
That's so neat. I would really like to visit that part of the world someday.
Yeah.
Me too. I want to wear big coats and go sledding.
Let's do it.
It's amazing. It really is.
That's so cool. Well, not How to Be a Ghost, but Dylan mentioned you've already written a couple Greater Gatsby songs, which one of them we've released, Too Many Threads, which is very fun. Go stream it if you haven't. But the other one that we haven't released yet is one of my favorite songs I think we've ever made all together.
Wow.
Really excited for when it happens.
Well,
you all right?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Talking about the other song that I wrote for Greater Gatsby.
Yeah, that's really good.
That we have not released yet, that we recorded.
Yeah, that song is like a big ode to Shipwrecked.
I'm like, what can we say? Can we say anything?
But I do
Yeah,
think
I guess it kind of is.
a lot about Shipwrecked, and I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Too Many Threads was really fun to write because we were just like, what is fashion? Go.
Yeah, it was pretty easy because we just looked it up and it was just like making rhymes. Not easy, but I mean easy lyrics, but the music is you're a magician. I don't know how you do that.
Well, I feel like that one was fun. I like opened up the real book and just like pulled out some old like chord progressions from the 40s and smushed them together.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fun. Have I ever contributed any lyrics? Nah. I don't need to do that.
You definitely poke your head and you're like, I like that.
I do. Sometimes you guys ask my opinion on things or whatever, but I'm not really part of the session when you guys are writing.
I'm just like, does this work, Dad? I mean, Dylan, thanks. Do you love it?
And I always do.
The fact that we got the only thing that in How to Be a Ghost that I was like, if we don't get this, I walk, is the getting the
Gravy?
more of gravy than of grave in you. I was like, it is simply too good. In the words of what's his name from I Think You Should Leave.
I agree. You definitely came up with that, and then I think I feel like I did but that's only if the gravy's on
the Christmas roast.
Christmas roast. And Sean was definitely like, I am not sure about this. We'll come back to it.
Well, I was like,
then I think we just didn't mention it again. We're like, okay, Sean hasn't talked about it again. So
no. So Sinead was like, I want the gravy, more grave, whatever. And then I was like, that's great, but it doesn't make any sense. And then Dylan, you were like, well, what if we do it with this?
And you're like, okay, it makes sense, but I don't know if I like it. And then we're like, shh, let's just keep moving.
Yeah,
you gotta
just ignore him. It'll stop.
One thing I've learned when writing with another person is that you got to pick your battles.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I wasn't going to fight it, but like, as that was a good fix. And like, I was like, okay, this works. And I'll argue about something else.
And I remember Dylan being like, oh no, like Mary Kate's getting the gravy line, but it's the funniest line. Are you upset about that? And I was like, it's okay.
It's JP, our production designer's favorite part. He's told me multiple times, which is good because yes, as you mentioned, Liz, he did have to clean up the gravy on the roast. We only did that twice.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, I'm like, how many takes did you?
And I was just trying to do, because I
did it so well. I was so happy I didn't have to do that.
I was just trying to do muscle memory because I'm looking straight at Sean the whole time. And I'm like, I hope I don't pour this gravy all over Morgan's beautiful ballerina costume. And I didn't, thankfully. But yeah.
I did make my own figgy pudding that I ate.
That's
Just
true.
throwing that out there.
But it wasn't really figgy pudding.
No, it was just a chocolate bundt cake that JP dressed up to look like figgy pudding.
Yeah.
There is a line at the very end of the song that is not released that we can't really talk about that I was like, no, it's too silly. And I even came up with an alternative, and then I was like, listen, why am I everyone likes the silly version. I need to
We
stop.
love it. Sorry.
Unfortunately,
No.
Yeah.
We love it.
Sorry.
there are some battles I will pick.
Mhm.
That
I
was
get
one of
it.
them.
Yeah.
The Shipwrecked is to be silly.
Mhm.
Kind of. Sometimes.
Yeah. No, I understood. I came around to it.
Mhm.
Oh, thanks everybody. This was Morgan's idea, pasta ballerina.
Mhm.
Yeah, Morgan gave us 3 options for the costumes because we really well, I don't want to say we didn't have a vision of it, but we were just like torn between all these
Also,
visions.
if you are an $8 patron this month, you will get to see Morgan's like vision board, not vision board, but like mood board that she made with the 3 different ideas for how they could look. Just saying. Continue.
Yeah, that's true. And so she gave us 3 options. One, can I say kind of what they were?
Yeah.
Okay. One was very like 50s schoolhouse.
Because we were thinking of maybe shooting in a classroom. That was Joe's idea. But we couldn't find a classroom that we could afford that really worked. So
Yeah. So that was fun. That was going to be schoolhouse vibes, kind of American Girl dolly. The other one was pop star with Victorian vibe.
mm-hmm.
Which was a little, yeah.
It was like one of them was kind of modeled on Olivia Rodrigo, and one was kind of Taylor Swift, and I don't remember who the other.
It was going to be very Six, the musical.
Yeah.
And that was cool. We were just we were worried it wasn't going to play. So, and then her last one was just like straight Victorian, and that's what we ended up going with.
But like different, like traditional, but like Morgan's take on it, which we thought was like really cool. Having past be a ballerina and having present be kind of like a forest nymph.
But also Grecian.
Yeah.
And then we got to do the best of both worlds with Yet to Come. She did like, it was a Victorian morning gown, and then she's pop princess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know this is the second time we've worked with Morgan, but it's like for Headless, it was just the Headless costume. So for this time, we worked with her for everybody's costume, and we worked with a new makeup person, and we worked with a new art director, and they were all so great.
Yeah,
so great.
Really
also,
nice.
we're not even talking about Marley's costume, which I think she did an incredible job on, because it's like a $75 Amazon costume that she made. Look incredible.
Yeah, the way she distressed it was like
the line was originally #blessed.
Yeah, good memory, Sarah. It wasn't. I wouldn't say that was too silly.
It was just deemed too anachronistic.
Yeah.
Was that in
that moment?
That was benefits. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
No, James, we certainly had 0 budget for any VFX.
Oh my God. But that reminds me of the Swedish film.
We saw this film, Dylan, at CineQuest that was
I have the link.
So bizarre. We don't need to get into it, but there is a tiny man in it, and it's worth watching. It's very strange, and we loved it.
Nice.
Drawing Marley.
I must confess, Vivi, I'm pretty excited to see you draw Marley. I was thinking of it from the beginning.
Yeah, it was so great. Morgan is magical. And then I saw her at her Halloween party a couple weeks later, and she had made herself a full ballerina costume. And I was just like, how do you do this?
Yeah, I was reading, in response to Sarah's comment about Marley, we were looking at the book because we were also watching a couple different versions. I like the Zemeckis version. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but in it, Marley's jaw falls completely open. And I always thought it was like kind of a gag to just gross you out. But it happens in the book. He like takes off his thing and his jaw completely falls off.
Yeah, he died from like tooth infection.
Which seems wild. Like, why would his jaw be unattached? But
speaking of The Robert Zemeckis Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
I mean, the holidays are coming up. And if you're looking for a great gift for a mystery lover in your life, I would say that Hunt a Killer is actually a really good gift.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Or someone on your list who's always hard to shop for. It's surprising and an interesting gift.
It's you. You're hard to shop for.
I'm not hard to
No
shop.
cap.
I do think Hunt a Killer is fun for everyone.
I agree. Thanks for
And
that.
I have been very much in the getting people events for
Yeah.
Christmas. That's
It's
like
fun.
a fun thing. And this
Not
is like,
just a thing.
I'm glad it's making you laugh.
James said, was Lauren on set doing the choreography? No, we had a specific choreography rehearsal with her.
That was so fun. It then turned into a grilling dinner at Joe's.
Yeah, it was fun.
And we got to hang out with Parisa, which is so fun.
Oh, interesting, Sarah. Corpses
Mm.
had their jaws strapped on so they wouldn't fall
Oh.
open. Ooh,
Mm.
Interesting.
creepy.
Yikes.
Oh, if they had Statler and Waldorf's jaws fall off, I don't think I would be here anymore. I
would
like
have
literally
simply
didn't
died.
sleep for weeks and weeks. I just stayed up all night thinking that they were going to come into my room. And every time I saw like a door knocker or a doorknob, I was just like, I can't touch it.
Yeah, spooky.
I just remember so clearly being so scared.
No, that's all interesting, Sarah. Thanks for
Yeah.
sure. Dylan, are you a Christmas Carol fan? What's your favorite version?
Muppets.
Yeah.
It always
Yeah.
has been.
When Love Is Gone fan, did we talk about
Yeah, we talked
we,
about that.
we have, yeah.
Mm.
that?
And like, you know, I feel like as a kid, I did like that's a boring part as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had this conversation. Yeah.
But as an adult now, and like every time they like skip over it, you know, it's clearly been cut. I'm like, oh, I miss that.
Yeah.
Like,
And they also bring it back at the end.
Mhm.
right.
And they integrate it into the end. And so when you're missing the first version, it's just
The reprise doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And also like it's thematically
mhm.
structural to the
Yeah.
rest of the score. It's throughout. Yeah.
To everyone saying they haven't watched Muppets Christmas Carol and need to watch it, I just want you to know that my first experience with Muppets Christmas Carol was on my birthday, which is March 28th. I was forced to watch it by Sean Prasad and Ann Spillman, my best friend, on an iPhone
On an iPhone. Yeah.
in an Airbnb on my birthday. And I was a little grumpy about it. I'm not going to lie.
If I had been there, I would have shut it down.
But here's the best part of the story is that the next day we were in the car playing the movie boat game.
That's true.
And I did Muppet Christmas Carol, and it was like an hour, and they didn't get it.
It's true.
Muppet Christmas Carol, I mean, it's great. It's very like shipwreckedy, like a formative shipwrecked like touchstone, I think, because of the
Yeah.
way.
I mean, I think it's perfect, and I don't think it's overhyped. I think it's like
Mhm.
it's the best of ever. It's not silly, but it's funny, and
Mhm.
it's literary. And Michael Caine is giving like a genuinely great performance. And the integration of the Muppets is like it makes total sense. And when they don't have a proper Muppet, they invent a not known Muppet,
An unknown.
and
Muppet.
it works
Where
amazingly.
not a known Muppet.
Not a known Muppet. Yeah, and the songs are great. I just don't think they're. Yeah, it's just a great holiday classic.
This is great.
I love it now, and I can see how y'all's humor is like influenced by Muppets. I just didn't really grow up with Muppets. That wasn't a thing that my parents showed me, so it was new to me. It was new. But
You
it
should
is
always invite me to your Airbnb birthday. I am the
that
kind of person that is like, no more socializing. It's time for game.
What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say that I love VHS Christmas Carol. Absolutely here for it. So
Yeah, it's really
fun.
good.
We turn it on every year, and Christmas
I'm the
electricity is a bop.
Of Christmas.
Also that one.
That one's great.
Very fun.
With you.
Very fun.
Jamie has the most magical voice to me. I personally just love it.
Yeah,
And I know many people do, but I'm just going to say that right now.
so good. Yes, I love the Zemeckis one.
I have never seen it, but it was a question
either.
in our trivia game the other day, and I did win, and I got a Target gift card.
That's great.
I spent
Nice.
it all on kitty litter today.
Is this a public stream?
This is a public stream.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
I like it because I think Jim Carrey is very good, both as Scrooge and all the ghosts. And it is very, for the most part, except for some bizarre action sequences, it's very true to the book in ways that other versions are not.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoy that.
Fraggles.
Thanks, Liz. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like to put it on. It is very I like how it starts. It starts at Scrooge at Marley's, like, not funeral, but
It starts with him lying dead in his coffin with his.
that's another thing that I thought people were going to comment about, and I was told no, don't worry about it. Is the urn line?
Somebody said that.
Oh,
in
he did?
But we did some research.
Somebody was
Cremation
like,
was real.
Yeah, but Marley was not.
Marley, a cremated Marley is a hot take.
Yeah.
And I was
But also, like, it's just a lyric. It's like the ghost just talking about being dead. It doesn't have to be a 1-for-1. I don't know.
we
Some
also
things
say
I'm
once
just like-
over a single night, and in the book it's 3 nights.
Mhm.
But also,
But it doesn't really make sense.
But then at the end, he's like, "But they did it in a," or is that in one of the versions of the movies where they're like, "We'll just compress this."
It could be like a haunt over 3 wintry nights. Rewriting. Okay, yeah, let's put that in, Dylan.
Shoot. Let's redo it.
It was explicit in the book. It said 3 nights over 3
Yeah, but
nights.
it's also like he sleeps all day or something. It's very bizarre.
Yeah.
It says 3
Sleep
nights,
all
but then
day.
it doesn't seem like 3
Haunt
nights.
all night.
Oh, did we get a new patron? Speaking of, this is a complete non sequitur. We did. We got a new patron. Thanks, Joe.
Wow.
Yay.
But somebody mentioned it earlier. I think we can maybe announce for our $30 patrons, that level. As you may know, we have been doing Shipwrecked performances for each quarter. But guess what? Ain't nobody got time for that right now. So we're not doing a Shipwrecked this month, but we are going to be doing a reading of everyone's favorite Christmas classic, Home Alone, on Tuesday night. That will be our $30 patrons if you want to join us for that. And of course, it will be viewable after the fact as well.
Let's hire Dylan to play piano just
Live.
dun, dun, dun,
Fun.
Just, one of his best scores, but then again, it's John Williams.
Yeah.
I do think, though, it's like top 3.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Really good.
So good. Well, if you haven't watched Home Alone and you watch our version of it first, that will be what an honor, honestly.
Also, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting because the third act is very visual.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Joe is going to have his
have
work cut out for him as stage directions.
A lot of roller skates in this one.
The script we have is slightly different. I hope that everybody in the cast knows the movie as well as Sean and I do, because we will probably be able to add in all the lines that are missing.
I certainly will.
Yeah, I love Home Alone too. It might be better, but whatever.
I like when he turns into a skeleton.
Yeah, I like Harry. I've reached the top. Awesome. It was awesome.
I had not seen Home Alone until I started dating you.
Wow.
I know.
But I didn't make you watch that on your birthday.
No, we watched it when we did a Shipwrecked retreat many a year ago.
I like at the end when
In a cabin in the woods.
He's got this beautiful penthouse. Spoilers, I guess. Whatever. He's got this beautiful penthouse and it's Christmas morning, and then he sees his homeless lady friend and goes out and gives her a present. And instead of being like, "Hi, would you like to come inside and like have breakfast and like spend the day in a warm room?" Tim Curry's great.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so is, what's his name? Rob Schneider?
Mm.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
Honestly, his best role. So there you go.
The amount of times we say credit card, you got it. It's
Oh my
pretty
gosh.
weird.
You
I
also
said it last night. I said that whole scene in my kitchen to my cats.
What else do you say? What's the fabric softener line?
Oh,
Milk,
you got some
eggs.
milk, eggs.
eggs.
Fabric
Where's the fabric softener?
Yeah, they say it all the time.
See, I grew
Wait,
up.
I have a coupon for that.
I grew up with all these. My blind spots when I started dating Julie were like the classics. I had never watched like White Christmas.
Mm.
I had never watched It's a Wonderful Life, and now those are like
Yeah.
some of
I've
five.
never seen White Christmas
Same.
from beginning. No, I've seen it a lot, but I've never
You've
sat
never
down
and watched
started it at the beginning and
Mm.
sat down and watched it to the end.
And I really don't quite understand what happens, but
Wow,
it's fun.
One time,
fantastic.
I was home and my grandmother was staying with us, and she was in the living room, and it was like White Christmas was on a loop on one channel, and she was just watching. And so I just sat with her, and it was like halfway through, and I watched it, and then it started over again, and then I fell asleep in the second viewing, and then I woke up in the third viewing. So for a long time, White Christmas was just like it was like a TV show to me. Like I remember this episode and this episode, and I didn't know how it all fit together.
What do you think about the holiday, though? Da, 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 da.
I've never seen The Holiday.
The holidays
I
so
feel like you'd like the holiday,
oh my
Mary
God,
Kate.
it's so bad. It's the holidays. Like I'm so embarrassed for everybody in every scene, and then Jack Black is like
That's
how
so
can you-
bad.
How
That's
can you
true.
be embarrassed for Jack Black, and then you watch the scene with him in the blockbuster, and it's like, oh God, even Jack Black is not immune to this.
I just want to say how lucky we are that the SAG strike is over, because this whole stream would have been impossible if we were still on strike.
But if we were on strike,
Wait, you couldn't talk about movies?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, we're not supposed to talk about any struck content. Which
But-
all of
I've
those
been
movies
talking about a lot of books.
something that we could have talked about.
is
It doesn't involve any screen actors.
Yeah.
Hunt a killer.
We really hope that people have a
Mhm.
lot of fun trying to put the Gatsby pieces together, because puzzles, they're good for your brain.
Good.
Sinead read an article about brain
Oh my
elasticity.
God, we've already talked about this.
We already did this one.
I know. I borrowed it from a previous stream. But anyway,
Disaster.
it's good to keep your brain active, and Hunt a Killer is a great way to keep those gears turning.
And it makes a great gift.
Yeah, and it makes a great gift. Yep. The motorcycle agrees. What could we do a fun version of? Oh, The Holiday.
No. Vetoed. Vetoed.
Hi, Mai.
That would be a good play. Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually fast forward through all the Cameron Diaz scenes,
Mm.
and I just watch the Kate Winslet parts, which makes it a regular hour and a half long movie.
Patrick Kavanaugh's in that.
Yeah, he opens the door.
Yeah.
He was the original Roger Haircreme.
Mhm.
But we have to thank him for bailing, because that's how we got Gabe, and we love
Yeah.
Gabe.
Okay.
Yeah. What else you doing today, Dylan?
I mean, it's 5:15 here.
Oh,
So-
yeah, boy.
You're done. You're going to
So-
bed.
The day's over.
I'm gonna hop off with y'all, get back to work, and
Yeah.
put my baby to bed, and then probably watch a holiday movie. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Or continue rewatching The Crown.
Oh, yeah.
We want
I thought I was watching this current season. I think is this season 6?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm in
We were going to
season
say,
5.
I thought I was watching The Crown, but it turns out I was watching Shadow and
I-
Bone.
I was watching The Holiday.
There was an episode in season 5 where I was like, is this wrong? Is this not The Crown? Because I didn't recognize any of the characters, but it was like the Paksha episode. I thought I was watching the current season. I'm not. I'm watching season 5.
We haven't watched season 5 yet either.
Everyone's great. Everyone's great.
Yeah, I want to finish watching these 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Ha!
Blue Eye Samurai? I don't know what that is.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm obsessed with it, and I got some of my patrons obsessed with it. It's so good.
I have
But
no clue
I don't
what
know
that
if
is.
it's everyone's jam. It's
If you like Kill Bill and Mulan and Game of Thrones
this
and,
is the show
and
for you.
animation.
Okay.
Beautiful animation. Yes, Maya's so into it. It is exceedingly violent, but it is so my jam. It is my favorite show. It is my favorite thing.
Has
I love it so
anyone
much.
watched May December yet?
Yeah, I
like
watched it the
everyone
other
keeps talking about it. What's its
Oh.
deal?
It is about. It's like based on this real lady in the 90s who like married her student, a teacher who married a student. But the movie is about Natalie Portman's character. She's an actor about to play this woman in a movie, so she goes to visit them, their family.
Okay.
And it's weird and kind of Lifetimey, but with really big actors. It's very interesting. You should watch it. It's on Netflix.
Okay. Is it something that we should try to watch up here before going down to Florida and visiting the parents, where my mom will want to watch it with?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't watch it with parents.
I also would not watch Blue Eye Samurai with your parents.
But you know what I heard is really good is Wonka.
What?
Really?
I heard
Well-
it's good, and I also heard it's a musical. Did not know that.
My mother wants to go see it, so get ready
It's making
I'm gonna
chocolate.
pitch Color Purple
instead of
instead of Wonka.
Yeah, that's also getting really good reviews. What a season!
What a season! What a reason for the season.
Is anyone else joining?
Wonka is the
today?
reason for the season.
I
Finally, we'll know how Wonka started.
Well, Dylan, thanks for joining us. This has been so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like is Joe hopping on?
I don't think so.
Ooh, that siren is not coming from New York
That was
City.
me. That was me. I did it. There's another fire. It's over
Wow.
there. I have to go. I have to go.
Sorry, I feel like
you're our guest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought we were gonna have some other guests, but I guess everyone was busy. That's okay.
makes sense.
Thanks for popping in.
Tis the season to be busy. Good.
Oh, actually, speaking of other guests, somebody wasn't too busy.
Yeah.
Hi.
We should-
I'm in my car. I just got my hair done in 80s style
we
for my
did.
party tonight.
Nice. Oh my
Spring
gosh,
is
it
still
looks
going.
great.
Thanks.
That looks so fun.
Wow, look at
Wow.
you.
Yeah, the lighting is so dramatic.
It is. I love it.
That's
yeah,
so
glad to have
fun.
fun. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Everybody, it's Lizzie, our amazing Greater Gatsby editor, who has just been killing it so hard, and so excited for you to hear the
Yeah, the
holiday special.
We listened to the first pass last night. It's so good.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
fun.
so good.
It was so fun. I will say that the episode, not to give any spoilers, of course, but the episodes I've had the most emotional reactions to have been 10, and this one.
Oh my gosh. That's so
Yeah.
great.
It was so
What
fun.
happened in 10?
This
Yeah.
was this was like at the
Okay.
end when we were listening. I was like, oh, I think
Yeah.
it got me a little bit.
An
did.
emotional reaction to 10, you say?
Different kind of emotion.
Yeah.
I've not listened. I've been curious to hear how my slightly dark Christmas opening works
Mhm.
with.
Sean was like, "This is
This is
spooky."
really spooky. It makes
Got
the
spooky.
Gatsby theme really spooky.
Yeah, it's fun though.
Well, because it's like
It's so
the
fun.
theme is in a minor key, and when you add Christmas to it, it's like,
It's like,
oh, it's all of a sudden
dissonant,
like this
yeah. Yeah,
spooky. Yeah. But
mhm.
all right, now I will depart. Good seeing your
Okay, bye,
faces.
Dylan.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Hi. Oh, I see the comment about the toilet flushing sound.
Yeah.
That
Gosh.
was
Is
a
that
fantastic-
was that your favorite joke, Mary Kate? I feel like I remember you laughing very hard when we read through that.
I did laugh pretty hard at that. What is it? Clog.
Oh, you froze. Or did I freeze?
Sorry.
That was for me too.
No.
We're having computer issues
It's
here.
us. It's us. Clog shoot got a scoot made me laugh quite a bit.
Plug shoot, got a scoot. Yeah.
Yeah, I was 11, I
So
think,
good.
right? Yeah. I feel like I'm talking about Doctor Who doctors now. Like that was 10, that was 11. Yeah,
Yeah.
14.
Oh my gosh.
Christmas episode.
My nail broke.
Sorry.
So you're going to a party tonight?
I'm throwing a party.
Oh, you're throwing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, roller skating, 80s party. After this, I'm
Nice.
gonna go pick up my cake.
Fun.
So it should be really fun. We just had some snow yesterday, but it's mostly melted, so that's good.
Yeah. Cute.
But yeah, it was fun getting back into the Greater Gatsby world, like after a few weeks.
Yeah.
In a different way, than before.
Yeah. Don't need to continuity is not as important in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It stands alone.
I'm excited to tell my friends to listen.
Yay. Yeah.
It's so fun.
We'll be back sometime next year.
Sometime next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the stream been so far? What I miss?
We've mostly been talking about how to be a ghost, really.
Mhm.
And a little bit of Hunt a Killer. Oh shoot, I closed it.
And a little bit of Hunt a Killer. But no, you came in right at the right time because we wanted people to know about it's coming out on Wednesday.
So fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
So much
Yeah.
holiday content.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. How to Be a Ghost, Home Alone reading, and then Christmas special. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Big week.
Doing it.
Do we have anything the next week?
No, nothing. Never again. That's it.
That's it forever.
Yeah.
Everybody loving How to Be a Ghost makes me so happy.
Yay.
See that.
Yeah. So fun. Yeah, Lizzie, don't be careful and don't break any arms today.
Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier.
I will try. I actually got a similar joke from I'm gonna run a marathon next year. The first thing my mom told me when I told her that, she's like, "Don't break your leg skating."
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try.
All
I've
right.
done it a couple times.
Yeah.
Practice.
I used to love roller skating. I'm a little too scared to go back. Maybe next year I'll start going back.
That's how I broke my arm. Is roller
Was
skating.
roller skating?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
You'll be great.
Be in a dress
That's
too,
great.
so that's interesting. So
You'll be great. You'll be totally fine.
Mhm.
I hope so. It's
We
only
believe-
gonna be my friends there, so if I fall over, it's just gonna be everyone I know. No big deal.
That's good. I think that it's mostly I'm scared of it being too crowded and falling that way. But if it's like I have room, then it's like whatever. I can get it.
Yeah. No children like zooming in front of me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
that's a big hazard. Yeah, absolutely.
That sounds so fun.
I haven't been roller skating in so many years. I don't even know when the last time I did that was. But Shan's be doing it again, probably. Hi,
Okay.
Deborah.
I want to see it comes back to you, but I guess it depends on how you learned, when you learned, how well you learned.
I was never very good at it to begin with. So
I don't think it comes back. I feel like I have to relearn every time I take a month break.
Yeah, skating is not for me. It's all about the rollerblading.
Oh yeah. Rollerblading is what I did as a kid. I was very good at rollerblading. But roller skates are so cute.
Yeah. I've sworn them off though. I'm like, I tried them like in my 20s. I was like, this maybe now. No, not now. Not now either.
Yeah.
I did here.
Oh, you're so lucky. I gotta figure out what to get back into for exercise. I've been trying spin class. It's fun. Yoga. I really want to find a dance studio.
Should ask Shelby.
Yeah, Shelby does a lot of dancing.
Yeah.
That's one thing I want to do more in 2024 too. Dancing.
Yeah.
I will say watching Blue Eye Samurai has made me want to be so fit. When I'm like here doing my workouts and I do them with weights on because I have bad bones, I'm just like, oh, yes, I'm going to be a warrior. Ah! So that's like, if you need some motivation.
I did really love my kickboxing phase. That was really fun.
I did like doing kickboxing too. That was fun.
I am really bad at kickboxing. I was just doing some today, but that's okay. I'm trying to get better at it.
I'm very good at punching.
Mm.
I'm so mad.
Never punched anybody.
Cathartic.
She's good at punching.
I actually
Ooh.
taught kickboxing for a hot second.
Yeah?
I don't know if you guys knew that.
That's cool. I
That's
didn't
cool.
know that.
That's
Wild
awesome.
early COVID thing. Yeah, but yeah, I miss it. Yeah, it was fun.
Oh yeah, Lindy Hop. Sarah Kiley used to go to a swing dancing class that I wanted to check out
Yeah,
here.
she sure did.
Mhm. Lindy Hop.
Sure did. So
Fun.
fun. Well, thanks for popping in, Lizzie. It's so good to
know.
see you.
Absolutely. Great seeing you guys. Happy holidays. to
Happy
you.
holidays.
Happy
Everyone,
holidays.
Yeah, have fun at your party.
Mhm.
thanks. Wish you were here.
Supposed to come.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna get my cake.
Yay.
Have a great rest of your day, and I will be in touch.
Thanks. Yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
Alrighty, bye.
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 But you know what you don't have to be fit to do?
What's that?
I'll never guess.
Killer.
Wow.
Fully fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just want to thank Hunt a Killer again for being our sponsor and for believing in our work in Greater Gatsby, and they're awesome.
And it's a great holiday gift if you need one.
Brain
somebody.
elasticity.
Yeah. Well, thanks everyone for joining us for this stream. This has been such a grand old time. So a couple reminders before we go. Greater Gatsby Holiday Special coming out on Wednesday. Get ready. If you are a $30 Patreon patron, we will be doing Home Alone reading on Tuesday evening.
Sammy.
Oh my God, Sammy! Hi!
Hi. Thanks for being in our thing.
Yeah, thanks for being in our thing. You're so good.
Yay!
Go watch How to Be a Ghost featuring Sammy, who just popped up in the chat. And what was the other thing? Oh, $15 patrons will get a signed holiday postcard, but only if you join or raise your pledge before December 15th at the end of the day. So
I would get that just for that terrified face of Sean.
have it for your own.
That's a reading of the scripture of Home Alone.
Yes, indeed. I'm sorry we haven't announced it yet, but it's
Of
happening.
Christopher Columbus, Home Alone.
Yeah.
The good
All right,
one.
everybody.
The good Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, oh, the good one, not the bad one. Yeah.
Okay,
thanks
now
for
everybody
joining.
just say a bunch of Home Alone quotes before we go. Go.
You're
Us or them?
You're what the French call les incapitants.
Yeah.
Kevin, you're such a disease.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
Woof.
10 pizzas times $12.
Milk, eggs, and fabric softener.
Are you the Mr. McAllister that lives here?
Very own cheese pizza just for me.
But they got nude beaches, not in the winter.
Little doves.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining. We love you very much. Have a very happy holiday season. And if we don't see you at these other events, we'll see you next year.
Let's get you home.
Bye. How do I end it? End.
And